Welcome to episode 4 of the soap pairings presented by Soap Passion. We went to Bittercube and checked out some awesome bitters. Right, James?
Yes.
And we have a guest with us today.
Hi.
That's my sister Kate. She's in for the holidays. So she saw the amazing videos and was like, I want to be in it. Not really. I begged her to be in it.
I just wanted to wear an ugly sweater for...
These are on loan. We have a wardrobe department now, apparently. Thanks to Kate.
Applied a very good one.
Yeah, I like mine with the little fringe. Fits me very well. Before we get to the bitters, so I was thinking about YouTube in general. Since this is our 4th episode, we've been doing this for a little bit now. Mm-hmm. And it was crazy cold this week. So I didn't feel like going anywhere. And turned on YouTube back like it was the year 2000 in high school, watched probably 2 hours and went down that rabbit hole. And I was just thinking, wow, I wonder if someone's going to go down the rabbit hole and get to like our video. And our video will be like the one, alright, I'm done for the day. I'm done. I've seen all that I can see on YouTube for the day. These crazy people are talking about soap and ugly Christmas sweaters. I'm done. I'm done. I know I've talked to Chris about this in the past, our camera guy, and I know he's gone down that rabbit hole as well in the past. But anyways, all right. All right, so James and I went to the Bittercube location and checked out bitters. Really cool. What did you think of it?
Yeah, it was really interesting. Like, I think you described it best as that we were making alcohol tea. Yeah. More or less.
Yeah.
No, it was a really cool process, and it was awesome to be able to see that being made, because that's something most people are never going to be able to
see
or
even know what's involved in the whole process. People there were awesome.
Oh yeah,
cool, right by Bayview. We actually had some nice burgers afterwards, so that's always a plus for me.
And the stuff was awesome too, because typically for me, I just want my drink straight and nothing much, and it definitely put me in the mood to have like an old fashioned or Manhattan or something along those lines. So
yeah, it was very versatile.
But their stuff is really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Really impressive.
All right, so we went with this, the Bolivar. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. So there's going to be hints of chamomile, some cinnamon, raisins, like a fruit kind of back note, and a little bit of like a hint of jasmine in there. And I did 2 different soaps. So we did one where it was literally just the Bolivar itself. And then I did another one where it was the Bolivar plus adding in a little bit of fragrance oil to round it out. Our cameraman is mentioning doing weird things, freaking me out. Alright, anyways. We'll get this show figured out one day.
Right. You gotta smell
Yeah, so I gave you each a little smeller piece of paper.
It smells like Christmas.
Yeah.
It does smell really good.
It does. You get a little bit of floral, the chamomile.
You can definitely smell the cinnamon.
Yeah.
Great, I touched my nose. Now
that's all you're going to smell.
All night.
Because it is super aromatic.
Yeah.
Alright, so why don't we do this first? Why don't you guys smell that one first? And if you need to re-smell your little piece of paper. So you're trying to figure out which one was the one where it was just the bitters.
I think, well I'll wait till you smell.
Okay, Gas goes first. What do you think?
I think it's that one.
Okay, James?
I think it's the other one.
It's the other one.
Yeah.
That one's just the bitters.
That one's just the bitters.
Okay.
I think it turned out it's light. I mean, but you get it. You get the scent. The other one is a little bit more cinnamony.
Yeah.
And I haven't decided what I wanted to do. I do want to add this for my Madison Market for next year. I think this is an awesome one. It hits those floral notes. And if I go with just the bitters itself, that's basically a all-natural soap at that point.
Like, when you added in the scent oil, the cinnamon almost like
overpowers it. Yeah.
Yeah, that one smells very much just like cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I could cut. I wanted to maybe do a third one to cut down the cinnamon by about half to see where that goes to, but you don't know. I mean, it's still leaking. It's always. Sometimes you cut it by half, and all of a sudden it's just gone.
Yeah.
From the scent profile. So let's see. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah. By the way, James, we were talking about the. I know, right? It's like, hi down there. The brandy pear. Remember, we were supposed to come up with like a legit what we should do with the brandy pear.
Yeah.
So I thought about it. Like, remember I mentioned like apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
I really think like a fruit tart, and then go with like a vanilla ice cream with the brandy pear. I think that's probably the best bet with that. Back to episode 3. If you're following.
Yeah, you want to make ice cream.
You have an ice cream maker.
Right, and I like ice cream.
An ice cream maker that I've never gotten to use.
Well, you're in town, so maybe we'll bring it over this weekend.
It's a good use for it.
I agree. Peppermint ice cream.
Brandy pear.
Brandy pear.
Yeah. So, any other ideas? That was it.
I still like my idea of Sprite.
Okay.
And a couple ice cubes.
Yeah, I like that too.
Liquid dessert. All right.
Are you ready for my random soap question?
Yeah.
For each episode.
Your scary random soap question.
Why do some of them have?
That is glycerin rivers. Rivers of glycerin. So that happens. It got hot. So I don't want to go into the whole how this was made right now because it was not fun and dangerous. Basically, it acted like when I made it. When you're working with alcohol, it's always interesting. Let's put it that way. You're talking about possibly the lye water boiling over, volcanoing, issues with the soap, and this was like on like a super volcano. Let's put it that way. It was difficult to work with.
So it was like liquid hot magma under the surface.
Yeah, it got really hot. So that's why I also have, which is interesting because you have the ring that's in the center went into gel phase. But it didn't full gel phase, even though it was like super hot. So typically, you'll see the glycerin like rivers through there when you get to a full gel phase.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I ended up adding, because this is so aromatic, a bit into just straight without actually boiling it off. So typically with alcohol, as I mentioned before, you boil off the alcohol in it.
So you could get drunk if you ate those.
Oh yeah, because that's alcohol.
Oh yeah, I almost made the mistake at the place where they make it of, we opened the cauldron, he's like, go ahead and you can smell what it's like, and you really have to just kind of do this.
The wafting is,
if you put your nose if you put your nose in the kettle, you're going to burn out your sinuses
pretty much, yeah. Alright, so any other questions on the bitter soap?
Do they have? I'm assuming they have a lot of different.
Oh, they have some cool, and because this worked, something like that. And because this worked out, I'm definitely going to be working on more down the road. I think I want to perfect this one first, and then go from there. But I like this because this is a great way to have an all natural soap, but still do the kind of fun thing that I'm doing with the whole like mixing the alcohol or something that's local with it. Because a lot of times. With later episodes, we're also doing a popcorn one later. You gotta use fragrance oil for that. There's no essential oil popcorn. Right. Well, I'll talk about the method later, but yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, as always, I'm trying to get this right this time. Like, share, subscribe. And then isn't there some button that they're supposed to press?
I think it's the notification button.
Notification
so they know when you post a meal.
All right. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.